This year is definitely the beginning of future tech. It may also be the beginning of man's destruction. From 5G to anti-aging drugs. Hello and welcome back to another episode. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to turn on your post notification. The 5G companies are racing to have the fastest or largest 5G networks. And countries are competing to be the first to deploy fully functional, nationwide 5G. That's because the benefits of the new technology are expected to fuel transformative new technologies, not just for consumers, but also for businesses, infrastructure and defense applications. Much of the hype around 5G has to do with speed. But there are other perks, too. 5G will have greater bandwidth, meaning it can handle many more connected devices than previous networks. That means no more spotty service when you're in a crowded area. And it will enable even more connected devices like smart toothbrushes and self-driving cars. 5G will also reduce latency, the time it takes for a cell phone or other connected device to make a request from a server and get a response to virtually zero. And it will make communication with cloud platforms, think Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure, faster and easier. Quantum supremacy. Google has officially announced that it's achieved quantum supremacy in a new article published in the scientific journal Nature. The announcement comes exactly 1 month after it initially leaked, when Google's paper was accidentally published early. Now, however, it's official, meaning the full details of the research are public, and the broader scientific community can fully scrutinize what Google says it's achieved. Google says that its 54-qubit Sycamore processor was able to perform a calculation in 200 seconds that would have taken the world's most powerful supercomputer 10,000 years. That would mean the calculation, which involved generated random numbers, is essentially impossible on a traditional, non-quantum computer. Unsurprisingly, IBM, the company that operates the supercomputer that Google claims to have beaten, and a key quantum computer competitor, is disputing Google's claims. In a blog post published preemptively on Monday, the company said that the same task could be performed on a classical system in just 2.5 days, rather than the 10,000 years that Google is claiming. AI-discovered molecules. Drugs are built from compounds or combinations of molecules that together produce some sort of medically useful effect. Scientists often find that known compounds have surprising medical value. Recent research found that 50 non-cancer drugs can fight cancer, in addition to their primary uses. Artificial intelligence can help by sifting through molecule properties recorded in existing databases to identify combinations that may have promise as drugs. Operating more quickly and cheaper than humans can, machine learning techniques may revolutionize the search for new medicines. Researchers at Hong Kong-based In Silico Medicine and the University of Toronto announced last September that AI algorithms had picked out about 30,000 unexplored molecule combinations, eventually reducing that list down to 6 promising new medical compounds. Synthesis and subsequent animal testing revealed one of them to be especially interesting as a drug. Anti-aging drugs.
At the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, in this lab, there's a thrilling thought.
The ideal would be is if people could live to be 90 or 100 but feel like they're 50 or 60.
Studies regarding 3 of the 4 drugs with the largest anti-aging effects have been published in journals such as Nature and Aging Cell. 2 of these are existing drugs that have been prescribed to people for various uses. The third is an experimental chemical, Miller says. Rapamycin, a drug administered short-term to human patients to block the growth of certain kinds of cancer, has been highly effective in extending the healthy lifespan of both male and female mice by more than 20%. Whether rapamycin is safe to give to healthy people for extended periods to promote longer life is unknown. However, there is a distinct possibility the drug may help to fend off age-related illnesses and physiological declines. One published study reports elderly people who received rapamycin for a short period showed a better vaccine response to a flu shot. Other studies are being conducted with healthy dogs as well as healthy human volunteers to determine whether taking the drug for months or even years can stave off diabetes, cancer, heart attacks, and other age-related diseases and extend the span of healthy living. When we gave acarbus to our mice, the effect in males was quite striking, Miller says. The male mice had a 22% increase in healthy lifespan. There was a smaller, consistent but significant effect in females who got a 5% to 10% lifespan extension. Htc Cosmos. In late 2019, it was revealed that HTC will be making 3 additional Vive Cosmos models, alongside the original, the Vive Cosmos Play, a lower-cost version of the Cosmos with a faceplate without any cameras, lowering the tracking ability of the headset, and no headphone. The HTC Vive Cosmos XR, which had improved cameras for mixed reality content and was standalone, similar to the Vive Focus and Oculus Quest, and the HTC Vive Cosmos Elite, which featured a faceplate that supports Steam VR 2.0 tracking and included 2 original Vive controllers and base stations. In March 2020, HTC released a version of the Vive Cosmos Elite, which only included the headset, without the controllers and base stations, and in April 2020, HTC released the HTC Vive Cosmos external tracking faceplate, which would allow users to use Steam VR 2.0 on a Vive Cosmos or Vive Cosmos Play, without replacing the entire headset. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.